Hello and welcome to your yoga class today. I am your medicine man, Forrest. The yoga I teach is trauma informed, so take everything I say as an invitation, and I am only a guide. This practice is yours and yours alone. If at any point in time you feel pain in your body, I invite you to back out of the pose you're in and then ease back in gently. I invite you to listen to your body and make any adjustments that you need in order to be comfortable. With that, I invite you to stand. Our first pose is the second most difficult pose in yoga. It's called Tadasana, mountain pose. Stand with your feet right below your hips. The feet are parallel. Lift your toes and find your balance here on the 3 points of your feet. And then gently allow the toes to fall, but imagining maybe there's some tracing paper under your toes and you don't want to wrinkle it. Slight micro bend in the knees. Hips are square. Spine is straight. Shoulders are relaxed, rolled back. The head is tall. Palms open. From here, I invite you to close your eyes if you are comfortable in doing so. Otherwise, you can maintain a soft gaze without focusing on anything. Allow yourself to arrive in this moment as you stand like the mountain with strength, stability, and balance. Noticing all of the sounds that you can notice outside of the room that you're in. Noticing these sounds without judgment, without labels of good or bad, just noticing them. Bringing your awareness now into the space you're in. Noticing any sounds. Again, noticing these sounds without judgment, without stories, just noticing them. Bringing your awareness now to the outside of your body, noticing the air on your exposed skin, the feeling of your clothing against your skin, and the weight on your feet. Bringing your awareness now to the whole body. Again, not labeling anything as good or bad, just noticing. Maybe noticing a struggle for balance. Noticing any sensations in the body. Bringing your awareness now to your mind. Taking this moment to notice your thoughts. Not trying to change anything, just notice. Just notice. Bring your awareness now to your breath. Not changing anything, just noticing. Breathing through your nose. Notice the cool air coming in through your nostrils. and the warm air exiting your nostrils as you exhale. Inviting you now to breathe a little deeper and longer. Inhaling, filling your belly, and then filling your chest all the way, and then exhaling, emptying your chest and fully emptying the belly. Continuing like this with full breaths, filling the belly, filling the chest, and exhaling, emptying the chest and emptying the belly fully. I invite you now to make this breath audible, kind of constricting your throat muscles a little bit, like you would if you were going to fog some glass, or if you were going to try to breathe like Darth Vader. Make the sound, make your breath audible. Continuing with this deep, audible, lengthened breath in and out through the nose. When we make our breath audible like this, it helps us to breathe deeper and slower. This is called ocean breath or Ujjayi breath. I invite you to maintain this Ujjayi breath throughout the practice, unless otherwise specified. And every now and then I will remind you to find your breath. When I invite you to find your breath, come back to the Ujjayi breath if you've lost it. Take one more moment now to notice. Notice the sounds, notice the sensations of the body, notice the mind, and notice the breath. And from here, shifting our weight to the right foot and drawing circles with the ankle, with the left ankle in one direction, and then changing directions. And bringing the weight to the left foot, drawing circles with the right ankle in one direction, and changing directions. Good. And bringing the feet together, hands on the hips, bend the knees slightly, and draw circles around your ankles with your knees. Changing directions. Warming up our knees here, lubricating our joints. Wonderful. And coming to standing, bringing our feet a little wider than hip and shoulders. Placing our hands on the hips. We're going to move the hips forward twice. 1, 2. To the left twice. 1, 2. To the back twice. 1, 2. And then to the right twice. 1, 2. One more time to the front twice. 1, 2. To the left. 1, 2. To the back. 1, 2. To the right. 1, 2. And now, connecting all those dots, we'll draw a big circle with our hips. Like we're scooping the last bit of ice cream from the bowl. Like we're a big spoon. Listening to your body. You want to pause in a certain spot to get a longer stretch in that area. I invite you to do so. And you come back to the front, changing directions. Finding your breath in this movement. Inhaling as you bring your hips forward, and exhaling as you bring your hips back. Good. Now coming back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Flexing the shoulders back. And with your next inhale, bringing your right arm up, pinky turned in, and reaching and leaning slightly to the left, keeping your right foot firmly planted, just reaching enough to feel a slight stretch here and an engagement of the core. No need to be going way out here like this. Finding the length here, finding the breath. And on your next exhale, bringing the right hand down. And on your next inhale, bringing the left hand up. Reaching and leaning slightly, just enough to feel that engagement of your core. Your knees are slightly bent. Your pinky is turned inward. Finding your breath. And on your next exhale, bringing the head down. Standing in mountain pose for a couple breaths here. On your next inhale, bringing your hands to the shoulders. Begin drawing circles with your elbows, warming up those shoulders. Small circles, big circles. Listen to your body, allow it to move as it wills here. Finding your breath. Changing directions. Giving those shoulders some much needed love, much deserved love. Good. Shaking the arms out a little bit. Widening our stance once again. Ensuring we have a slight micro bend in the knees. Inhale, bringing the arms up parallel. Palms are turned upward. Inhale, finding length in the spine. And exhale, turning your head to just look at your left hand. Breathing in the energy of receiving love. And on your next inhale, bringing the right hand onto your heart. Continuing to breathe. On your next inhale, finding length in the spine. And as you exhale, twisting at the hips to the left. Inhale. And with each exhale, seeing if you can deepen into this twist to the left. And on your next inhale, coming back forward. With your exhale, switching hands, left hand on the heart, right hand out. Head turned to the right, looking at your right hand. Breathing. Breathing in the energy of giving love. And on your next inhale, finding length in the spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Breathing here with each exhale, allowing your twist to deepen. On your next inhale, twisting, coming out of the twist. Switching hands once again, and right on the exhale, go into the left twist. Breathing here. On your next inhale, coming back around, switching hands, and with your exhale, going into your right twist. Next exhale, coming out of the twist, switching and making this movement and more dynamic with your breath. Exhaling, twist to the left. Inhale, come out of the twist. Exhale, twist to the right. Again, becoming aware of the energy on your left side of receiving love, the energy of your right side of giving love. I invite you now to quicken this movement, to make the breath a little more forceful, like a cleansing breath. And allowing the arms to fall to the sides, continuing to twist slightly. And then coming back to mountain pose. Checking in with your balance and the sensations of your body. Again, just noticing. Now I invite you to lateral flexion of the spine, just alternating your shoulders up and down. Right shoulder to the right ear, and then down, and left shoulder to the left ear. Making it a fluid motion like this. Keeping with that Ujjayi breath. Good. Relaxing here in mountain pose for a moment. Deep inhale, finding length in the spine. And exhale, bringing the head forward. Allowing the head to fully let go, falling forward. Keeping the spine straight. And just breathing, allowing the head to feel heavy. And releasing all tension in the neck. On your next inhale, slowly bringing the left ear to the left shoulder. Exhale back down. And inhaling right ear to right shoulder. And exhaling the head back down. Continuing like this, back and forth. Inhaling left ear to left shoulder. Exhale down. Inhaling right ear to right shoulder. Exhale down. Keeping this movement slow and steady, listening to your body. And if you like, you can bring your head all the way around in full circles. But as you're bringing your head back, keep in mind to keep length in your neck and not to crunch your head backwards too much. Being very mindful with this movement here. Inhaling as you come back, exhaling as you come forward. Changing directions now. When you bring your head back to forward, letting it allowing it now to just rest forward for a few breaths here. With your next inhale, bringing your hands to your forehead and guiding your head back up, back to mountain pose. With that, we'll widen our stance considerably, keeping the left foot forward, then we'll move the right foot, pointing it to the right, making a perfect L shape with our feet. Inhale, bringing the hands up, palms down, keeping the hips square. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, lean forward without shifting your hips, so keeping your hips square here. And a nice inhale, and exhale, dropping the right hand down and the left hand up, pinkies turned in, keeping the hips square, stacking the shoulders, feeling some engagement of your core. Exhale, look down at your right hand. Inhale, looking up at your right. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, looking up. Continue like this for a few more breaths. On your next inhale, bring your arms back up. Now bringing your right foot forward and turning your left foot to the left, making that nice L, keeping that micro bend in your knees, your hips are square. Inhale, finding length in the spine, and then exhale, just leaning to the left as far as you can comfortably. Then inhale and exhale, coming down, left hand down, right hand up, shoulders stacked, hips are square. Finding your breath, inhaling, looking up at the right hand, exhale, looking down at the left. Inhale, looking up, exhale, looking down. Noticing how your left side might feel slightly different than your right. On your next inhale, coming back up. Exhale, letting the arms fall. Now bringing both of your feet in the same direction. They're hip widths apart. You're energetically pulling your mat in either direction, almost like you're trying to tear your mat in half. Find your balance. Hips are square. You keep your hands on your hips. You can grab your wrists, or you can grab your elbows. Whatever you choose, choose it now. And deep inhale, finding length in the spine. And exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips, keeping the spine straight. When you find your first point of resistance, stop there. Inhale, then exhale to see if you can hinge a little deeper. Few breaths here. On your next exhale, allow your spine to curve and your head to fall. Good. And on your next exhale, letting your hands come down, bending your knees as much as you need to get your hands on your mat. Breathing here. On your next inhale, bringing the hands back where you had them and straightening the spine. Exhale. And on your next inhale, slowly come back up. And exhale. Switching feet. Left foot front, right foot back. Finding your balance here. Having your hands in the same position you had them on the other side. Deep inhale, finding length in the spine. Exhale, hinging at the hips, keeping the spine straight. Pausing at your first point of resistance. Deep inhale, and exhale, hinging a little deeper. On your next exhale, allowing the head to fall and the spine to relax. On your next exhale, allowing the hands to come down to the mat, bending your knees as much as you need to reach the mat. And then breathing here. On your next inhale, straightening the spine, bringing the hands back where you had them. Exhale, and then inhale, coming back up. Exhale. On your next inhale, stepping forward, back to Tadasana, but we're facing the front of your mat now. Finding your balance and strength here in mountain pose. Now with an inhale, bringing your arms up, bringing your hands together above your head, looking up, slight back bend. With your exhale, bringing the hands to the heart. 2 more times like this. Inhale, arms up. Bringing the hands together and then down to your heart center. 1 more time. Inhaling, arms up, slight back bend. Hands together. Exhale, bring them down to the heart. Now keep your hands together at your heart here for a moment. Breathing into the heart. And from this space, allow an intention to arise. This is called a sankalpa. It's an I am statement. I am flexible. I am love. I am enjoying my life. Whatever your sankalpa is, allow it to come from your heart now, and once you have it, repeat it to yourself 3 times. Your I am statement. And with that, on your next inhale, bringing the hands up. And then exhale, bringing the hands down, swan dive into your forward fold. Bending the knees as much as you need to touch your toes. Resting here, allowing the head to fully relax, the spine is fully relaxed. Breathing here. On your next inhale, putting your hands on your shins, straightening the legs and flat back up. And then exhale back down. Inhale back up to flat back. And exhale back down. One more time, inhaling to flat back. And exhaling down. Grabbing your elbows and straightening the legs and allowing yourself to relax. Move the head back and forth like you're saying no. Finding your ujjayi breath and resting here for a moment, for a few breaths. On your next exhale, bending your knees as much as you need to have your hands flat on your mat, and then stepping back into plank. Your fingers are spread wide, your hands are stacked under your shoulders, keeping a slight micro bend in the elbows. Breathing here, feeling the heat in your core. If this is hard on your wrists, you can come up into fists. And if this is too much, you can also come down to your elbows. You also have an option to come up onto your knees. Wherever you're at today, stay here for a few breaths. Breathe, find your breath. Deep inhale. Exhale, coming down to the knees and bringing your chest down to your mat. Head turning to the left, arms to your sides, and rest here for a moment. Letting go of all effort. Now we'll inhale into mini cobra, just lifting your chest up, You can bring your hands forward, but you're not pushing with your hands here. You can lift them up just like this. Allowing your heart to open and breathing here. Next exhale, letting the head fall down, this time looking to the right, releasing all effort here. On your next inhale, bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders, hands forward, opening the heart, shoulders back. The head is slightly tucked in. You're not really bringing your head back like this. You're keeping your head in alignment with your spine. Energetically opening the chest, finding your breath. Good. On your next exhale, coming out of Sphinx, then you can push yourself back up into plank or into whatever position or modification is working for you today. Breathing here for a few moments. And then walking your feet back up to your hands, coming back into your forward fold. And now slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, allow your spine to straighten, letting your head be the last thing to straighten up. Back to mountain pose. Finding your balance, finding your strength, your stability. And taking this moment to notice. We're going to go into some balancing postures now. I invite you to have your eyes open for these and to find a still point in front of you to focus on. Shifting your weight to your left leg, you can keep your right foot on the ground and just bringing it up like this, or if you have good balance today, you can rest your foot on your shin. And also bring your foot up onto your thigh, just not on your knee. And your right knee is opening and going out and behind you like this. Wherever you are today, find yourself there, hands together at your heart, focusing on the still point in front of you, finding your breath. If you'd like to make it more challenging, on your next inhale, bringing the hands up above your head, keeping them together. To find more expression in tree pose, and also open the arms. Maybe your branches are swaying in the wind. Wherever you are today, just keeping tuned in with your breath and focusing on that still point in front of you. If your arms are open, bringing the palms back together above your head. Exhaling, bringing them back to your heart space. Exhaling, bringing the hands back down. Shifting the weight to the right foot now. Maybe shaking out that left foot a little bit. Then bringing it to the same position you had on the other side. The knees opening this way. Bringing your hands together at your heart, finding your drishti, your still point of focus in front of you, and finding your breath. And if you wish, on your next inhale, bringing your hands above your head. And then the option to open your arms, perhaps swaying in your branches in the wind. Finding your breath, focusing on that still point in front of you. Your hands are away from your heart, bringing them back together above your head, exhaling back down to your heart space. Shifting the weight now onto your left foot. Inhale, lifting the right foot up behind you and grabbing your ankle. Just waiting there, palm out, finding that still point. Finding your breath. Keeping that micro bend in your left knee. Good. On your next exhale, bringing the right foot down, shifting your weight, bringing the left foot up behind you, grabbing your ankle with your left hand, finding your balance. Focusing on the breath and the still point in front of you. On your next exhale, bringing the foot down, shifting the weight to the left foot, and bringing your right knee up in front of you and grabbing it with your right hand. You can also bring your left hand in and just holding here. Again, keeping that micro bend in your left knee. Focusing on your breath and that still point in front of you. Next exhale, slowly bringing the right leg down, shifting the weight to the right, and bringing the left knee up now. Holding here, finding balance, focusing on your breath and that still point in front of you. On your next exhale, letting the legs slowly come down, finding yourself back in mountain pose. Closing the eyes or having a soft gaze. Connecting with this moment, noticing. From here, taking a wide stance, pointing your feet slightly outward, and coming down into a squat, our hands together, and finding that spot where you can have your feet flat, but if you can't, if you're here, that's okay. But finding a place of stability and rest in this position. If it's too much on your hips, you can rest by putting your hands down in front of you to give yourself some relief off your hips. Connect with your breath. Then slowly bringing your hands behind you, coming into a seated position, bringing your feet together in front of you, spreading the toes, having a straight spine, just allowing this gentle butterfly stretch. Connecting with your breath. And from this position, I invite you to feel some energy as you breathe. So as you inhale, feeling energy coming up your spine. And then as you exhale, the energy moves down your spine. Inhale, the energy moves all the way up from your seat, up your spine to the top of your head. And as you exhale, the energy goes all the way back down. Good. And from here, you can flap your butterfly wings if you wish. And then gently guiding your knees up, turning on your mat and come lying down on your back. Knees up and bringing your feet straight up. If you can't straighten your legs here, that's okay. You can also be up over here if you like. Just not having your legs back this way, having them straight up. Palms up and resting at your sides, and just breathe here. Inhale, seeing if you can push your heels up to the sky a little more. And then exhale, bringing the legs down. And releasing all effort here and resting for a moment with your breath. And on your next inhale, bringing the knees back up and extending the feet upwards. Pushing those heels up towards the sky, finding your breath. You can also bring your arms up here. On your next exhale, bringing them back down. Fully relaxing here. Inhale, bringing the knees up. Bringing your feet close to you and grabbing your big toes. And then just allowing yourself to play a little bit here. Maybe swaying back and forth, giving your lower back a little massage. Seeing where your feet can go while you're holding on to them. Allowing yourself to play a little bit here. Allowing yourself to laugh and just be a little bit silly. They call this laughing baby pose for a reason. Good, good, good. And now, an exhale, bringing your feet to your mat, keeping your knees up. Opening your hands wide. And inhaling and then exhale, dropping your knees to the right. And then turning your head to the left. Feeling this gentle twist and stretch here. Finding your breath. With an inhale, bring your knees back up. Then exhale, dropping the knees to the left and turning the head to the right. Finding your breath. On your next inhale, bringing the knees up. And then coming into your Shavasana, corpse pose. Hands are at your sides, palms up, releasing all effort here. Allowing your body to fully relax. Releasing any tension in your toes. Relaxing any tension in your feet, your ankles. Allowing your shins and calves to fully relax. Allowing your knees to fully relax. Your thighs are fully relaxed. Letting your hips fully relax. Your fingers, your hands, your wrists, your forearms, your elbows, your upper arms, your shoulders are fully relaxed. Relaxing your belly, your lower back, your upper back, your chest. Allowing your neck to relax, your jaw, your tongue, your cheeks, your lips, your eyes, your forehead, allowing your whole body to fully let go and relax, feeling the support of earth beneath you. Allow yourself to sink into the earth and melt into deep, deep relaxation. You can stay here as long as you like. And when you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Start bringing movement and awareness back to the body. Slowly turning to one side and very slowly bringing yourself up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Keeping the eyes closed and finding length in your spine. Bring your hands together at your heart. Take this opportunity to connect once again with your Sankalpa, your I am statement. Repeating it to yourself 3 times, silently. And with that, we will close with 3 Oms. And as you chant Om, feel the vibration within your head, starting from your heart and moving up to your neck and into your head. Om. Inhale to exhale, and inhale to chant. Om. Thank you for practicing with me today. Give thanks to yourself for the gift of this practice. Love, peace, and joy to you.